You know what I mean? Compared to like just prompting an agent to kind of do the work. Okay, this is another one. This
I think that has a lot to do with work is not meant to bring you purpose. I think few jobs can bring purpose into your life. I think most people's work cannot bring purpose, but a lot of people's work can bring satisfaction. And so I think working hard makes satisfaction, and it doesn't necessarily feel like you're working hard when something else does it, right? I think people generally feel that it doesn't feel as much. You don't feel the same connection. Whereas I think that's why he says that going out and mowing the lawn makes a lot more connection, which makes total sense because you're like pushing something. You're having to, you're doing something. And I think that makes a lot more sense that, hey, I get satisfaction out of that. I get satisfaction out of working hard. I get less satisfaction out of less hard work.
basically talking about how he felt like AI's basically made him useless because it can basically do everything that he used to do in his job. Okay, this guy got a bunch of views on his, like 106,000 views. This guy, Garrett
Mo's
Ross,
good though.
He's basically
I do like Mo. I like Mo a lot.
talking about how challenging it is to get into this industry right now. Like he got laid off after working for a while, and he's been trying to find a job for like 9 months. The interview process is terrible. Some interviews are asking you to use AI. Others are asking you not to use AI. They're going to ask you to do a leak code problem, which if you take a zoom out a little bit and think about it, Claude Code can solve most of these problems that you're like doing in an interview. So like, why are we being asked how to do leak code, like FizzBuzz, all these other things? Like, yeah, they do test your knowledge in coding, but the industry's changing. And I think it's going to take a while for, coders to actually start realizing like what's actually important, because knowing how to do some of this implementation detail is honestly just kind of become commoditized and it's not really important anymore. I mean, this guy even blew a blood vessel in his eye. He's so stressed trying to find a job. Cody Codes, another one, worst job market.
That's an interesting. I mean, I think one of the hard parts about that is like I understand the argument for that, but there's still like so much crap. Like I still feel like software has never been in a worse state. I still think implementation generally matters. Like I know we can produce it faster, and I do think I'm correct on this one, which is a line of code has never been more cheap to produce ever. But I think producing the correct line of code has become more expensive because it's so easy to generate so much, and I think we're setting up ourselves for longer term pain. Now I don't know if that's true or not. It's just something I've been tossing around in the old dome. Just because I don't know. I feel like every piece of software I use now is just broken all over the place continuously. Annoying.
26 years. Yeah, so what are my opinions on what's kind of going on? I'm going to play a little bit of RuneScape as I kind of talk because I found this is actually pretty cathartic. I used to play this game back.
I never played RuneScape. During that time, I played a lot of Infantry, Sony Online Entertainment, used to be Harmless Games. Okay, pretty fun. I enjoyed it. And then I played a lot of World of Warcraft. Where'd you get the Coder t-shirt? I made it. I played a lot of WoW back in the WoW during before the first expansion. Not much, not very good.